Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Agbebaku, don refer the 2025 Appropriation Bill wey the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, present to the committee wey get the responsibility for appropriation. The Speaker talked this one for the plenary wey dem hold on Wednesday, December 11, 2024 for the hallowed chambers of the Edo State House of Assembly after the 2025 Appropriation Bill passed the second hearing. The bill na the state budget for the coming year wey go show how the state go manage the money and how e go spend am. Before Speaker Agbebaku referred the bill, he give the honorable members time to chook mouth on top the budget. The minority leader of the House, Honorable Eric Okaka, wey dey represent Owan East, Honorable Imahu Ada, Esa North East 1, Honorable Sunday Agedo, Ovia Southwest, Honorable Kingsley Ugabi, Esako East, and other honorable members also add their voice as dem talk say the budget go get big impact for all the sectors wey e go serve. Say the budget go affect healthcare, infrastructure, and other areas well, and they come urge members of the House say make them support the bill, make them pass am quick without delay.
I received the budget yesterday, and I think today we are going to refer the budget to the committee for them to fine-tune and bring out quickly so the governor can start his work. That knows the committee some grounds to do that work. I will hereby call the honorable member representing Esa Northeast 1 to join in that committee.
Mr. Speaker, I was saying that I represent the various people of Oman East, and the grace of God and the benevolence of my leaders, the minority leader of this assembly. Mr. Speaker, just yesterday here, received Mr. Governor in Agbebaku. He came to present the budget proposal for the year 2025. Mr. Speaker, this is a budget which was applauded by all. Applauded because it has brought a lot of innovations into budget in the state. Mr. Speaker, we can see very clearly from the copies in our hands that the Executive Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, meant so well for the people of Edo State. And that is why in less than 100 days in office, he has been able to come up with a budget proposal that will bring about development in our dear state. Mr. Speaker, like I mentioned yesterday when I was moving the vote of thanks, one of the major problems we have always had in this state is roads. And this budget has come to cure a lot of deficiencies in those areas. Particularly, the governor is budgeting a whooping sum of 162 for roads infrastructure. Billions, for road infrastructure. And, Mr. Speaker, I'm sure the majority of us here will know that the governor is a man who talks less and believes in action. For him to have put this down shows that he's going to follow to the letter. He's going to ensure that the budget performs 100% and excellently well. Mr. Speaker, I feel that this budget is one budget that should be supported by all. And I urge all our members to give support so that we can give this budget proposal a speedy passage, so that by the grace of God, by January 1st, His Excellency, the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Okpebholo, will hit the ground running. You can recall that as soon as it was sworn in last month, the 12th of November, by 13th, because he already knew what he wanted for the people of Edo State. By 13th, he wrote a supplementary budget for the House. And I thank the leadership and all members of the House that we gave all the needed support to that supplementary budget. And in less than 1 week, he hit the ground running. And as we speak, the firm handling the flyover from Agbebaku, they are already working. It goes to show that this governor is one governor that is ready to move Edo State forward. And he cannot do anything if he does not get the support of this House to pass this budget. And so that is why we are urging all members to give support to the speedy passage of this budget proposal, so that the governor will have a document to rely on constitutionally to be able to perform his duty. So I therefore urge all our members to speak in favor of the speedy passage of this budget proposal, because it is a budget that is giving rise to a new Edo. Because by the grace of God, I know that before this budget be performed midway, I'm sure everybody will attest to the fact that a new Edo has risen. And so we therefore urge all our members to give support, not only to give support to the passage, but speedy passage, because the governor is in a hurry. The executive governor is in a hurry to develop Edo State. He's in a hurry to take Edo State from this sorry stage to a better state, so that by the grace of God, people will be looking at Edo and they will say, yes, the Edo of our dream has finally come. Therefore, all our members, please speak in favor of this passage of this bill, and then give it a speedy passage.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable members, I want to lend my voice to support the presentation made by the distinguished minority leader of this 8th Assembly, and urge respected colleagues to support the speedy passage of the Appropriation Bill. Mr. Speaker, I am particularly excited at the ratio of recurrent to capital expenditure in this bill. It shows very clearly that we have an executive governor that is interested in speedily developing all phases of the Edo State economy. Particularly, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, drawing again from the earlier presentation of the minority leader, it is clear as of today that the state of road infrastructure in Edo State is deplorable and at best pathetic. And I am sure it is in recognition of this fact that His Excellency, distinguished Senator Monday Okwebu, Executive Governor of Edo State, has given serious priority to road infrastructural development. Mr. Speaker, I am even more particularly excited about the provision in this budget that would remove the Ambrose Ali University, Epoma, from the current state in which it is on a life support machine to a state of prosperity. I can recollect, Mr. Speaker, that in the good old days when His Excellency the Executive Governor then of Edo State, Comrade Senator Adams Ali Oshomole was governor, the Ambrose Ali University Epoma was on a subvention of above 200 million naira monthly. Mr. Speaker, the Ambrose Ali University Epoma, unfortunately, after Comrade Governor Shomole left office, unfortunately and inexplicably, had their subvention reduced to an unbelievable and suicidal 41 million naira a month. It is exciting to listen to our executive governor at his presentation of the budget yesterday inform this honorable house and indeed the people of Edo State that the subvention of their Rosali University will now be 500 million naira a month. That is removing that university from the intensive care unit into the outpatient department and into prosperity. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we could go on and on the many laudable provisions in this budget. I am proud that in my time in this house, we have an executive governor that has presented a budget that is putting Edo State firmly on the pathway to prosperity. I urge my colleagues, every single one of us, to join in ensuring that we have a speedy passage of this wonderful budget so that the people of Edo State can quickly reap the benefits that are in store. I'm grateful, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Mr. Speaker, I'm a politician today not for any other reason because of Rosali University. I was in Canada when I saw the university going down, and I said if we allow this thing to continue, then Rosali University should better be forgotten. That was what brought me into politics. Thank God, like I just said, during my campaigns, I was telling people, hey, you is in a state of a situation where you is in a state of hostage. It's either it will be alive or it will be dead. I'm excited. The governor has now said from zero. On my party, we said for 1 million. At the time, it was not zero. They were not getting anything. From zero allocation, the university is now to be giving 500 million money.
So from zero to hero.
Yeah, from zero to hero. So, and the government has just started it, even with the supplementary budget we just passed. Even in November here, they got the 500 million. The university, today, every person is an auditor. Every person is saying the government got 500 million. How is it being used? So we are excited that the government has started on a good foot, with fruit in hand. We are going to experience a situation where the university will grow in bounds. Because the University of Ekoma today was known in the past as a university who said, go to Ekoma for law. I'm a chartered accountant today, it was the foundation of everything I know and I am today. So why will I be excited? So that is one of its successes. By Mr. Speaker. We are talking about if you are somebody that always plan the road going to Asaba or going to around now sometimes, you see the hectic traffic there. The government has decided to say this problem must be solved and solved once and for all, and decided to do a flyover in that place. And that is not the only flyover budget of 2025. We have three flyover zones that the government wants to take care of in this budget. One of them is the Adesua Sectoral junction. The flyover is being about to that place. There's another one along Dancy Junction there. Another flyover is being about to that. So our government is crazy for development. It's crazy for road development. So the 160 billion that is a mark for this budget, for roads in this budget, is money that is expected to be judiciously spent for our people to see road development in this 2025 budget. And that alone is taking about 27% of the total budget. Our government is also concerned in this 2025 proposed budget before us in ensuring that there is security even in our farmlands. just in the supplementary budget that we approved for Mr. Governor, Mr. Speaker, the governor has procured security vehicles for our security men. And he has even said in this budget that he's going to acquire them. I will not going to really support a governor like this. Mr. Speaker, I quickly and I pray, humbly, that my colleagues join us to give this budget a speedy passing. I don't think there's a need to be debating this one.
I agree with you.
So we have seen it. Let us take it to the next stage so that
Our guys are first.
So thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, we are only looking at the principle surrounding the budget. We are not looking at the specifics now. If you look at the principles, if you look at what the governor is trying to achieve, you find out that the government means well for Edo State. You look at in the area of education, I know the governor has told us that he's going to employ more than 5,000 teachers within 100 days in office. And if you look at the allocation to education in the budget, it captures that objective of the government. I also look at the area of rural development because I'm from the rural area. The governor, based on what I'm seeing in the budget today, is going to really focus on the development of rural areas. The rural-urban drift is getting harder every day, or getting higher every day. I think the government is trying to ensure that people don't move from the rural areas to the urban area. And that one is also related to the issue of electricity in the rural area. It's also focusing on that. If you look at the allocation to health, Mr. Speaker, you find out that the government means well to the people of the rural area. I think with this, my constituency is in line. My constituents are also advised me to support this budget. I urge and I join every member here to give the necessary support for this speedy passage of this budget. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, the budget I see before me allocates about 21 billion to health. Education about 23 billion. Education, the role education plays in societal development cannot be overemphasized. Good education would improve human productivity. Good education would improve societal development, and also good health will also help in increasing life expectancy, which will keep people in good health to continue to work and serve the society for a longer period. Mr. Speaker, with investment in security, our people, our farmers will be able to go back to their farms. We all know what happens in our farms because of the herdsmen. Farmers are afraid to go back to work. With the investment in security, our farmers will be able to go back to work, and that will improve food production, that will improve food security, and with these three trials, I believe our state would definitely become a state of admiration compared to what it is today. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I stand to support the passing of the budget along with my other colleagues. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, first I'd like to congratulate the governor for presenting a budget of renewed hope for the rising Edo. And I have the mandate of my constituency to support the quick passage of this Speaker, who will not be happy? Who will not be happy to see a budget where roads are to be connected to each of the senatorial districts? Who will not be happy to see, like my brother said, not just at University be giving that subvention, but that even all public schools are giving attention? Who will not be happy, Mr. Speaker, to see that there is good economic growth in Edo State? Who will not be happy to see that everything about the insecurity we have cried about is put to a stop? Who will not be happy? Mr. Speaker, Edo State people are happy with this budget presented yesterday as Appropriation Bill by Mr. Governor. They are happy because it's so simple a budget. It's simple because the governor also presented, summarized his 5-point agenda into this Appropriation Bill. He talked on issues of security, he talked on education, he spoke on health, he spoke on infrastructure, he spoke on agriculture. It's just simple. There's no body that will not be happy. Mr. Speaker, for those who do economics, they say when a new thing comes to a place, it's development. And when what's already in existence increases in size or improves, it becomes growth. It means that Edo State will experience growth and development in the hands of this our new, brand new government. Distinguished Senator Monday, Mr. Speaker, even before presenting this budget, we had a government who was already sensitive to issues of restructuring prices of what the market women, unions in the market here does. We had a governor who already went as far as uncover the poor reconstruction work as error in Stella Obasanjo Hospital. That is how sensitive this government is. And in addition to that, we have come with a very simple budget that defines everything about his agenda. And so, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I ask all my colleagues to join their voices and their support from their constituency to make us have this budget pass through and have our governor make a new rise and shine. Thank you.
After the deliberation, Speaker Right Honorable Blessing Agbebaku can refer the Appropriation Bill to the House Committee on Appropriation, say make them look the bill well and report back to the House within 1 week so the process fit continue.
Accurate budgets that will help both those states. Also, the use of pressure for the community. Because to know the cost of maintenance now, the cost of building, because it's not necessarily every day. So I think that protection is accurate and timely. Members, if you are in agreement that this budget should be referred to the committee on appropriation, where they are going to cross the T and not the R for a better bill to come out of the states. It's an R. Those against say the R. This bill is hereby referred to the Committee on Appropriation. Please report back to this House till 1 week, because it might be going on vacation on the 19th.
The clerk of the House come also read some messages from the governor during the plenary. Say the governor asked for the consideration and confirmation of people wey go serve for different important state bodies like Edo State Sports Commission, Edo State Board of Internal Revenue Service, and Edo State Local Government Service Commission. Speaker Right Honorable Blessing Agbebaku can refer the messages to the Committee on Rules and Business, say make their report back within 1 week.
9th December 2024, address to the Honorable Speaker, Edo State House of Assembly. Title: Request for the confirmation of members of the Edo State Sports Commission. Alright, an instance of His Excellency, Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Agbebaku, to forward for the consideration and confirmation by the House of Assembly the underlisted names and Adjournment/member of Edo State Sport Commission. They are 1. Amadi Desmond Inabulele, Chairman. 2. Barrister Anthony Odianese Ikwenobe, Member, Edo Sectoral. 3. Frank Ilabuye, Member, Edo North Rep. 4. Bagwe Lazaye, Member, Edo South Rep. While looking forward to the short confirmation of this aforementioned names, please accept the assurance of warm regards of Mr. Dr. Sam Kuma Musa Kilo, Esquire, Secretary to the State Government.
Requesting for information of members of Edo State Sports Commission. If you agreement that this request should be sent to the appropriate committee, please say aye. Aye. Those against say the ayes have it. This request should be sent to the Committee on Rules and Business and report back within 1 week.
That dated December 9th of December, titled Request for the confirmation of members of Edo State Board of Internal Revenue Service. Alright, to forward for the consideration and confirmation by the House of Assembly members of the Edo State Internal Revenue Service as presented to 1. Honorable Barrister Ladini Bakole Balu, Executive Chairman. 2. Agbebaku, Executive Director. Honorable Mark Review Izono, Executive Director. 4. Honorable Engineer Seriko, Executive Director. Please accept the assurances of my warm regard. Sir, Senator Monday Governor.
Thank you very much, Greg. Members, just heard another request from the governor for the confirmation of members of the Edo State Board of Internal Revenue Service. The House Honorable Oladipo as chairman, Dike Idiake Patrick Edime member, Honorable Mike Oyokuzo as executive directors, Honorable Mike Director, Honorable Engineer Jackson, Director of Agreement, that should be sent to the committee for consideration. Please say aye. Those against say nay. This request is hereby referred to committees and the Rules and Business. Please, 1 week to report back to the House.
First lectures dated on the 10th December 2025, addressed to the Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, titled Request for confirmation of members of the Edo State Local Government Service Commission. I write an instance of His Excellency the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monday Agbebaku, to forward for the consideration and confirmation by the House of Assembly the underlisted names and chairman members of the State Local Government Service Commission. They are 1. Damian Lawali, Chairman. 2. Francis Akinde, Member, Edo Central Representative. 3. Emmanuel Iyase, Member, Edo South Representative. 4. Benjamin
an agreement that this request should be forwarded to the committee. Please say aye. Those against say the ayes have it. This request should be referred to committee or rules of business for proper
The House come adjourn the next sitting to Monday, December 16, 2024 for 10 o'clock for morning. Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We no dey take blame. From Edo State House of Assembly, Ekata Ojisoli, TMC TV News.